Hey, it's Leanne, peered social media specialist and business coach. And today it's tonight here in Australia. Tonight I want to just share with you what you deem or what you think success is on social media. So hopefully we'll get a few people around the world cruising in here and checking out what's going on in social media. So we'll start talking anyway, because that's what I like to do, talk and train. But yeah, Leanne Peard, social media specialist, and tuning in with you on this scope for success in social media. Maybe not, maybe nobody loves me tonight, that's okay. Hey, how you going? Thanks for joining us here. Just going to explain a little bit about who I am and what I do, but thank you very much for joining me. My name's Leanne Peard. I'm a business coach for personal trainers all over Australia. I can't read that, sorry, but English. Hi, how you going? Thanks for joining me. Hey Alex, welcome. Hopefully you'll find this segment really interesting. It's about social media and what is success on social media. So I thought I'd start it off by explaining, this morning I was actually at a coffee shop, my favourite coffee shop, and I opened the magazine. Hey, how you going? Thank you. I opened up a magazine which was, what am I doing? I think that's pretty damn obvious. So I opened up a magazine which was all about the coffee, and the coffee magazine, and it talked about success in the coffee industry, which, you know, I thought was pretty cool. But one thing that they did cover, and I cover this with every one of my clients, is how to be successful, or what is success. You love coffee, so do I. Hey Isaac, thanks for joining. Coffee's great. Coffee's my favourite thing. And where are you from? Where are you guys from? No? Okay. Hi, welcome. So we're just talking about coffee at the moment and what does success mean. And I was at my local coffee shop this morning and having a cup of coffee and flipping through one of the magazines, and it was talking about success in the coffee industry. And after I read the magazine, well, really, success in any industry, hello, amazing, welcome. Success in any industry all comes back to the same thing, which is what I'm about to share with you. So regardless of what you do, where you're from, what business you're in, to be successful in social media really boils down to 3 basic steps. So I might just share them with you tonight. So the very first one is being online. So that sounds like a pretty stupid thing to say, but it's true. I have many clients who have offline businesses and they don't think they need social media, whereas 90% of, or 1 in 4 people are on social media throughout the world. So that's extremely interesting to know that. So what does it mean to be online? Well, you need to understand what your target market is and who your target market is. And this has been doing my head in for a little while, because most business owners will say, you know, everybody is my target market. Well, of course you want everybody to spend money with your business. However, if you understand predominantly who that is, then you'll be a lot more successful in social media online. So let me give you an example. One of my clients recently said, I work with men between the age of 25 and 35 and they want to get fit. That's a pretty good target market. However, it can be improved. What if he actually worked with men between 25 and 35 that are married, that have 2 children and are extremely busy, but they still want to work out at the gym? So now he's specifically going to talk to them in their language. A, that they're busy. B, that they still want to work out, but they don't have time. So you can see the difference in understanding your target market. And the other thing about working with your target market as step number 1 is the fact that once you understand what your target market is and who that person is, then you can market to them on the social media platforms. So you can do Facebook marketing, LinkedIn marketing, Instagram marketing, YouTube ads, you can Twitter ads, you can do all of that when you understand who your target market is, because you have the option to select who they are. So that's critically important. Step number 2 is which platform. So again, each platform in social media has its own audience. So for example, LinkedIn is predominantly professional. Normally they've got 2 incomes, no children. So if you're wanting to hang out with the corporate people, or they're your target market, then LinkedIn's probably the place that you want to be. Now the next thing is Pinterest. If your target market is purely women, Pinterest is 90% women, and they're married with 2 children and earn over $100,000 a year. So if you're looking at working with women, or they're your ideal client, then Pinterest is the website that you want to be on, or the social media platform. So you can see how step 1 and 2 is starting to tie in together, because they're extremely important. When you know this one, the second one is very easy to determine where you're going to spend your time, energy and focus in being successful online. Now the third one that I want to leave with you today, or actually there's 4. The third one is content. Everybody asks me, what are they going to post? Well, really the most easiest thing that you can post online is images and videos. And what you can do with things like Periscope is you can record the video, you can upload it to YouTube. Now you've got 2 pieces of content on 2 networks. You can put that on your blog, you can then post that into your Facebook account. Now you've used the content 3 different ways, which is extremely beneficial to you. Or you can just get a whole heap of images and put tips on them. Whatever it is, content doesn't have to be difficult. Just think outside the square. If you run a successful business, well, everybody's business is successful because you're not working for somebody else, right? But if you are, you can show pictures of your staff, do a video through the back end, whatever, and that's quite easy for content. But the most important part about content is to make it authentic. Bring about you and your business. There's one client that I'm working with at the moment, and they've just got organic scenery pictures on their Facebook page, which really doesn't do them any justice. It doesn't show who they are. It could be just, you know, a travel agency for all they know, or for whatever the consumer knows. It's late over here in Australia, so excuse me, I've been talking all day. So step number 4, which you can't see, is your strategy. You need to have a strategy. How do you pull all this together to make it work for you? And if you don't understand any one of those steps, feel free to shoot me a private message and I'll explain a little bit further. But that's it. That's the success where you need to start for social media. And without one or the other, it won't work. You really need to have a really cool plan to implement with your business, otherwise you're not going to make it. I often use the analogy for my business coaching clients about, you know, I ask them where do they want to go, what do they want to achieve, how much money do they want to make, and normally they go, you know, just want to be successful. And I always use the analogy that, you know what, if you're going on a holiday, hey, thanks for joining us, sorry, you've missed the best part, but we can go back over it. If you're wanting to go on a holiday, then you packed your ports, your suitcases, you jumped on the plane and you said to the pilot, just take me on a holiday. Now he flies that plane all the way around the world or to another country and runs out of fuel and gets off. And you go, well, this is not where I want to be. And he will say, well, you didn't tell me where you wanted to go, so how can I take you there? And that's exactly the same for your business, you know, and your social media. You need to set a goal. Maybe the goal is to get 10 new clients a month. Maybe it's to get 100 likes a month. Maybe it's just to build your email list. Maybe it's just to build your brand so people know who and what you are and what you do. Whatever that is, it needs to be built into a strategy, and you need to be consistent. Social media is here to stay. It's not going to go anywhere very, very soon. And with a strategy, you'll be leap years or tens of years in front of your competition, because you'll be consistently ranking in Google. So that's it. That's my 4 steps. I'll just run over them again for you. You need to have a presence online. Obviously, that's a no-brainer, right? However, you need to identify your target market. The second one is to decide which platforms, and that is extremely easy. I feel like I'm out of here. Extremely easy once you know what your target market and who that is. You need to have a content strategy. Content doesn't need to be a difficult thing. You can just use, like I said, a video or whatever's going on with you today. You can tell a story. I told a story the other day about how I went to a particular shop and I got really bad service. Now, that's something to talk about on social media. And then the last one is putting it all together in a strategy. Now, I don't mean a 10-page strategy document plan. However, if that's your thing, that's really cool. I'm talking about just putting it together to know, A, this is my target market, B, this is what platform I need to be on, C, or number 3, what content am I going to post consistently, and 4 is your strategy. You can put it on a one-page A4 and just have it somewhere that you can follow. Welcome, thanks for being here with me. But that's it, and if you've got any questions, like I said, please feel free to PM me and I'll help you with your strategy. I have got a free document report that's coming out very shortly. I would love some feedback, so if you'd like to PM me and say, yes, I want that report and how to build your dream client, please feel free to do that and give me some feedback. I'd really appreciate it. That's it from Australia. It is now 8:15 and I'm out of here. Ciao for now.